Hi, my name is John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap, I get some more done on the oil pump off the forward traction engine. Show a little bit of that. I do a job for myself for a change. I make a tool holder for some of my lathe tools. I show quite a bit of that. I've got a gearbox casing that I modify. I've got to drill a dowel hole out accurately, picking the centre up. I show how I did that. Anyway, that's enough talk. Let's get on with it. That well there was classic, not enough wire. Idiot. That's a job I've been going to do for a long time. Get all those tool holders on the wall. I'm not quite happy the way it is. I might change things around, space them different. But basically those three tools are the ones I use all the time. That's a popular tool, bore and bar. The ones up above aren't used so often. Of course I can store most type of free sort there as well, all out the road. I mean, it is behind me lathe, but that's only me works on here, and I don't reach across there when the lathe's running. Space is a premium for me. This is half of a gearbox casing of a VW Audi type vehicle, and what I've got to do is machine that hole out there to take that dowel pin. He's obviously going to try and use he's going to try and use two different casings and match them together. So look, I've got to mount it accurately, find the centre of that hole and bore it out. The pin's 18mm, I haven't got an 18mm reamer, and he wants me to go to that depth there, 40mm. And the hole's 44 deep, so I've got plenty to play with. So I'll mount it up and I'll show you an easy but very accurate way to centralise that hole. Right, the hole there was 14.2, 14.5, the hole's 14.5, so we've got to pick that centre up. This face is nice and clean and flat. Mount it on the table. Like that. I've got plenty of room to get it clamped down. Put a clamp in there, take a T-bar through there, hold it nicely. Possibly another one. We'll put one through there first, then go about lining this wheel centre up. Right. I'm going to use a taper to find the centre of that. And the taper I'm going to use is that one there, simply a countersink. I'm going to put that in the chuck and adjust it so that it fits in there perfectly, and then that is going to be the centre. I've got the machine bed locked off, so if I bring that down into there, that's going to push that into the centre of the hole. It can't be anything else but in the centre. So we put a little nip on this lock and bolt. Right, I'll bring the camera in, we'll do a little turn on there and just see how good it actually is. Right, just gently touch it. Right, and that is cutting all the way around, the same width all the way around, so basically I'm happy that that is in the centre. I can't get it any better than that. I'm going to put another clamp on here just to make sure it doesn't move, and then we'll make the hole bigger. There's not much chance of it moving with a one clamp on, but we're going to put another couple on just to make sure it can't move. I can't afford to make a mistake on this. Right, that hole needs to be 18. That's a 16mm cutter. I'm going to put that through first, and I'm going to use a knee to feed it in, and then we're going to finish the size using a boring bar. Nice and gently. And that's cutting evenly all the way around, so I'm quite confident and quite happy that I have got it in the centre of the hole. I'm going to put a little bit of lube in there. The WD-40 type of lubricant works well on aluminium. Yeah, I'm looking in there, it's absolutely spot on. Not the best alloy in the world, this, you often find it car gearbox. Automotive gearbox stuff is horrible. Horrible to weld and not nice to machine. Down to 30mm. I've got to be careful now because we're going to be going into the part of the cutter where there's no flutes. But we're nearly there. This is a 17mm cutter. I might as well get the most out of it as I can, the easiest way possible, which is a milling cutter. Just touch it off once again. Zero that axis. I would love to just put an 80mm cutter in here and that will be it, but I don't think it'll honestly be accurate enough. Right, that's all I'm going to get on that cut. I'll have to drop it out a little bit more. It's down to 30 there, so I'll drop the cutter out of the holder slightly so you can get the last 10mm. Reset to 0. Right, the boring bar's set up right in the centre of the hole. Take a very light cut just to clean it out, so we can start measuring things. Right, that's 40mm, that's the bottom of the hole. I'm going to put a power feed on this to get a much better finish in there. Right, that's at 17.2, so we've got plenty to play with. I'll set the power feed up and then we'll get this board to size. Unfortunately I forgot to turn the camera on the last cut, and basically that's what we've got. It's not perfect, it's very slightly on the slack side, but I'm sure it'll be alright. Not the best finish in the world because I couldn't get my power feed to work, but I'm sure it'll do the job for him.